Mamacita, man, holy shit. I can't even describe words. I'm just gonna film the car and I'll talk about it later while I'm filming my S14. This is the kit I have. This is 75mm. I can just tell because these actually look like the exact ones from Fitment Industries. As a respectful car enthusiast and fellow one, I'm not gonna touch the car. It's not my property, but yeah, this is motivation. I wonder who it belongs to, if they're selling it. This is an import place here out in Linden, Washington, kind of near the Canadian border. And this is a kouki S14. Hope y'all enjoy the car as much as I like to enjoy looking at it. Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? As always, what up, YouTube? I'm horrible at keeping up with what I'm doing. I just moved into a new place, but my shop still resides here. And all my project cars, which is this one and the 73. Today's video is going to focus all about the kouki build. Got one of the zenki fenders off, zenki headlights, didn't have the grill. Front bumper, I meant. And the hood's pretty easy, you just pop off those. Already took off the connections for the window cleaners, but I don't even think those are going to go in the kouki hood. This side wasn't too bad. Wasn't easy. Any bolt in the front here is pretty easy, but to get into this guy can be kind of a pain in the ass. And honestly, the bolts were seized. That bottom one wasn't too bad. But yeah, another thing is there's a bottom one. Some people don't even know that. So it's got a tab, and you want to be careful with that tab because it's kind of thin. It's already moving a lot. So yeah, just be advised with that guy. You don't want to fuck it up. So I was mocking up one of the fenders earlier and it needs trim work, but we'll mock it all up again. Like I said right now, so if I show you that bolt, you can see it, so fucking seized in more ways than one. Not only does the Phillips thread it's completely fucked, but so is the 10mm diameter. It's just fucked. So I'm just using every method I can. I haven't tried pliers yet. I'm actually looking for a pair, but I got like the other shit that I've been working on and stuff. It's just not working out. But you know, I'm very limited on time in my life as of now, so I gotta really just get shit done when I try to get shit done. So let's keep going at it. All right, so obviously I'm working on the 240 SX, and I just came up with an idea. So I saw a little bit of surface rust, just especially this area, you can still see it, but it was there. Clean it off with some alcohol, so it is just surface rust. It's not too bad. But what I am gonna do, if not this weekend, but probably if I can Sunday, I will, is go to the store, get some paint. It doesn't have to be anything special, and paint this shit like a black, any kind of paint that will just kill that surface rust and make sure it will never come back. Obviously the car's not going to stay this ugly ass purple. It's a nice shade of purple, but the execution wasn't very well done, and the jams are just fucked. I mean, like, if you open the car, look at that, man. Like, I don't know, I don't really mind that, so I'll just do that myself. Anything that I can reach within this area is going to be black. As soon as I possibly can, I'll mask everything off and do so, yada yada. But we're gonna continue. Like I said, I still have that shit seized, but got the hood off, everything else off, and I already mocked on one of the fenders. It wasn't fitting 100% right, but that's also because this tab was bent. Just be careful with this tab, because if you bend it too much, it will pop. I would know. I work with aluminum as a fabricator and architectural worker, so if you move aluminum too much, obviously it's common sense, eventually it's just going to tear right off. And that's a method we actually use when we want to tear aluminum tabs off, and they're a lot thicker than that, so that's definitely a liability. So I try not to fuck with that too much. There are a total of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 screws on each fender, and the YouTube videos don't really do a good job of explaining that. There's this one video that's older than shit, it's probably like a decade old, of a dude showing how to take that off, but it's very self-explanatory. You just find them as you go and you take them off. You don't really need a YouTube video instruction to do it. Forums will also tell you what to do. And I'll be honest, it's awkward. I'm used to moving big aluminum panels at work, so I kind of have a technique on how to do that, but it is very awkward. And honestly, if you don't have experience doing it, I definitely recommend doing it with 2 people. The only reason I did it alone is because I'm alone, limited on time. I was safe with it, trusting myself, but god damn, it's just like, how much can I put this? Get 2 people to take that hood off with you, because that shit is not necessarily easy. But to unbolt it, it is. And it looks like the new hood actually is just a plug and play. Obviously, it's going to be maybe minor trimming, but we're going to have to mock it up and see if that's even true. But for now, just kind of waiting for some help, if I'm being honest, because I want to get that seize bolt off, and I no longer can do anything about it. We're gonna have to do something else. I am gonna completely replace most of the hardware, or at least clean it up and then put it back in, because they're really rusty. As you can tell, if I show you the cups, there's the zenki housings. Like, for example, yeah, like look at this one. This one's rusty as shit. This one's really rusty too. So, sorry about my dirty ass nails. But yeah, dude, fuck. Yeah, rusty boy, honestly, when it comes to certain parts. But for the most part, there's not really a lot of rust on it. I mean, like this shit could be cleaned up, painted over, which I'm gonna do soon. But for the most part, everything's that flat gray color. Frame rails are completely rust free, so pretty good. Removing the fenders, the front bumper, and all the other little stuff in the hood, in the front end, is definitely not hard to do. It can be a one-man job, but I recommend having two. I'm doing this shit alone. This is just a complete mock-up of what everything's gonna look like once it's all mounted on. It looks fucking sick. Me and my pops were actually trying to figure out some other little shit around here, because I'm gonna see what I can do with the Dremel, but so gotta clean some surface rust spots and shit. Nothing too crazy, but that's what everything kind of looks like right now. You got the front headlights, front bumper, very aggressive, fucking wide. It's actually wider than my kouki, or well, I guess it is a kouki now. Wider than my S14 in general. The vents really do add a lot of aggression. Headlights, got to mount up a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's a project. It's gonna take a while, but I'm stoked with how it's coming along, man. Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is everything I got done today. So the fenders are 100% mounted. Not bad fitment at all, but honestly, like, I'm pretty obsessed with this. A little bit of a gap here, but I'm gonna figure that out another day. Right now, I've honestly had enough. This is kind of gappy right now, but the hood closed well. This side came out like perfect, right? And then same problem as that, just kind of gappy. I'll come up with a solution for that later. Just need to raise it up. That's not as gappy, but again, take it off one day, trim it. Front bumper's just mocked on. It's not what it looks like. So we went ahead and actually put the OEM hood latch on. It was really difficult to do. Yeah, should have probably made a tutorial on how to do that, because it was really wild, but it does mount on the actual OEM hood, so there's no need for the hood pins or the arrow hood locking devices. But yeah, so pretty stoked on the build. I'm gonna end it here today. Not sure if this is gonna be its own video. If not, you'll see, but footage for today ceases now. And yes, I did cut my finger, so my bad. What's up, YouTube? Checking out the mock-up for the kouki. Got the bumper mounted, mocked, not installed. Headlight kind of mounted. It's obviously not, or pardon, not mounted, mocked up. Just trying to work out some fitment stuff right now. Trying to figure out what the hell I can do. Obviously, I got maybe like 1/2 inch plus 3/8 of an inch, like about 1.25 inches of playroom. I don't know if that's common or not, but I got some L brackets from work. Not like the company work, I mean like from my actual job. That's kind of stupid to say, but there's a little blemish on the headlines. Anyways, yeah, so just showing you up, got PVC just to hold up the bumper. Yeah, I know, I need bigger wheels, but she's coming along pretty well. In the last video, I showed that I had the front fender mounted and the hood mounted. Those two are mounted, but that next step for sure is going to be the headlights and the wiring, because I need to be able to do that so I can just drive it. Then the bumper, then the side skirts, then the over fenders. So right now, the parts left over are just 5 components: rear bumper, over fenders, and side skirts. The back is not a priority at the moment. I was talking to a buddy. He recommended that I just do the front to motivate me to do the rest of the car, and boy, was he right. I mean, I've been doing the front, I've been working on this thing non-stop. I was actually thinking about doing the hardest part, which is the over fenders, in my opinion. That's also coming from guys who've never done over fenders or just watched videos of people doing it, so I just assume that'd be the hardest, because everything in the front I have the resources and tools for. For example, I don't have a welder. It's kind of sad because I'm a welder for work, and I don't have a rivet gun, so I could use self-tappers, but that's kind of ghetto. We'll figure it out. So, side skirts are gonna make the car flush, obviously. Like, damn, it looks so ugly without the side skirts and the rear bumper, but that's all gonna come later. Right now, we're just getting done what we can, right? Drinking a cold one. Just enjoying my Wednesday night. I gotta work tomorrow. I actually let my girlfriend have a girls' night, so I didn't want to hear a bunch of drunk girls fucking yelling in my condo. So came over to the shop to work on my car. And yeah, probably gonna call out though for the rest of the night. Continue this video when I get back to work. Peace out for the meantime.
Doing this for the vlog. Show you my fucking V6 Camaro. Check it out. It's a turbine. Check it out. It's a turbine. Installed that myself. And you got the oil box, and then you got the power box. My 2 subs right here. Oh, sorry, I'm not done.
Window fluctuator.
This is my window fluctuator. You see how that has dot 3? That's Peyton Mulran, 3 dots under his eyes. Like, we got the same like capacity.